Yo, what's up? This is BTR, Beast of the Rebel. And unfortunately, today we lost maybe the greatest athlete of all time, not just from his athletic accomplishments, but also from what he represents outside of his chosen sport. We lost Muhammad Ali. And being from Louisville, like this man, as I've stated in previous videos, it means a lot to have been able to use this guy as an example. I was just telling someone that anytime I thought of being legendary, anytime I thought of being iconic, I always envisioned Muhammad Ali. I always envisioned him. To be that great at your chosen profession, and then to have spoken on such important aspects of life, such as racial equality, black pride, peace, being a peacemaker, and being that guy that people can actually look up to and be a great, as they say, role model. No one's perfect, but this guy was a legend to the utmost. It's sad that people showed him more respect once he couldn't speak. It's sad that obviously in the aftermath of his death, he'll get more attention now. He was an iconic figure, and being from Louisville, I've always said that I always felt that we didn't show him his just due. He just it's hard to explain. And I'm not a guy who's big into celebrities. I'm not a guy who really cares too much about celebrities or people that like that in the public eye. But what this guy done, what he has, his legacy will continue to do. He influenced me, as I've said before in a previous video, being dark skinned, and then watching, obviously Muhammad Ali is light skinned, but me being dark skinned, listening to this guy helped me get over, other people hating my skin color. It allowed me a representation, a role model, so to speak, who was able to say, I love my people, and I love my skin color, and I love me. And this guy is a great man to the utmost. He is what I've always strived to be. When I wanted to do boxing originally, it was always a mixture of a plethora of fighters that inspired me. But I wanted to be the guy outside the ring that Muhammad Ali was. And he is a legendary, an icon, a social icon, pop culture icon, an athletic icon, a boxing icon, anything you want to name it. He fits into every category. He's a Renaissance man. This guy was able to become world champion, obviously 3 times over, beating Joe Frazier twice, beating George Foreman, beating Kenny Norton, beating so many great, Sonny Liston, the list goes on. He has fought in so many legendary opponents, Archie Moore, we can keep going on. And he's lost. And it happens. But this guy he's an amazing man. He's an amazing man. And I take, you have to tip your hat to his accomplishments. You have to tip your hat to the legacy that he will leave in the aftermath of his death. I respect him like no other. I respect him like no other, and in no other, in no other way, can I say that no one outside of family members have played the role in my life that Muhammad Ali has played. I put him in that category of just being an iconic figure, man. He's someone that I strive. I have a picture of him on my wall, man, just as a representation to speak up for things that matter, as a representation of and a reminder to be courageous in your greatness. Be courageous. Be courageous, bro. Be courageous in your pursuit of excellence. Try to be the best that you can possibly be. Do not allow anyone to tear your dreams down. This is the absolute greatest person probably from Louisville, Kentucky ever. At least in my opinion. I'm biased, but he's, in my opinion, one of the greatest men to have ever lived and who will ever live. And he has inspired me, has motivated me. And with his death, I will take even more action towards motivation towards what he has done. It's amazing. Every night I'm watching videos of this guy, man, and it's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling too. I've never met him, but it's mind-boggling just the impact that he's had. I've watched his boxing matches. You know, obviously this is a boxing channel also, as well as with music, but watching his boxing matches and then watching his interviews at the same time, it's amazing what he has done. It's amazing the amount of attention, just from a mental standpoint, that he's even played on my life. So hats off to Muhammad Ali, hats off to the Ali family, and I hope you guys are strong during this tough time. Like I said before, my hat goes off to him. Being from the 502, just like this man, as I stated before, my grandmother knew his mom, saw this little guy running around, and when they worked at Louisville Laundromat, and it's crazy. It's crazy. I had an aunt that went to Central High School, graduated with him, same class, and amazing man. Being from the same city, I can't say enough. So much respect to him, and that's really all I wanted to say. We lost a champion. We lost a great man, a great athlete. We lost a legend.